is.
This is super interesting because we pointed out how willing we thought CLG were able to swap between their solo laners, but that's kind of been a staple of C9 in these drafts as well, and it's just a matter of how teams are going to pay attention.
Kind of hit them in the mouth a little bit against C9, who are not used to teams maybe fighting them every step of the way.
Contract's not looking scared in this attempted gank down bot, flashing away from the Cloud9 side, and first blood getting an advantage over to CLG.
Kind of reverting back to a little bit more with the Zeri. He's gotten a number of pentakills himself, if I'm not mistaken, in the LCS. Here we go, Drake fight though.
Sven and Blabber from the bot side, Amnes here in Pixel Brush and Palafox going for that Event Horizon to completely get the burn down. Mid lane for Cloud9, blasted away. The Dragon looking to fall soon. Who's going to be the one to take it? Blabber going for it and gets it. Flashes out.
Still got the knockback and then ultimately forced the flash. Nice little roam play by Fudge there.
And you can see that attempt as Berserker coming through, laying the damage and the silence from Soraka here for the blast down onto Boom. Blabber in the vicinity, Cloud9 ushering this wave over towards the turret. Luger having a difficult time offsetting this pressure. Coming through with the ult from the Maokai. The route is good. Blabber in pursuit and the knockback to speed that kill through Berserk. And with that in mind, starting up on it right now, and you can see Sven and Blabber over from the bot side ready to collapse. Teleport's coming in. Here's the unstoppable onslaught from downtown. Dokla making his presence known, gets a knock up onto one, and it's the jungler at that, swinging into the back line, and a death had by Blabber. CLG still on the rim after a championship victory or some big major run. And even though they were losses in those series, there was a
Jinx ahead. Dokla doing his best to play this weak side, but there's a lot of C9 members here.
Yeah, backing off of it. Blabber is keeping that lockdown, and Cloud9, they've got the Rift Herald already popped. They know that this life is for them to claim. Dokla eliminated, passive popped, but the rest of the map, if you're taking a look, CLG trying to get a push there, so they don't have everybody here to be able to stand against a second Rift Herald charge if it is executed by Cloud9.
Work their way in as we have a split push from MNS.
Seen again, a little bit of fish in the barrel with one lockdown, and Contract's going into the back line after a lot of damage thrown, and the explosive cast for some separation. Teleport coming in through the line bush. Contract's marked down. It still has a wild growth, and as Cloud9 decide to venture upon the rest of CLG, they are the ones surrounding the Dragon now, zoning off as much as possible with the damage output from Berserker with the ultimate activated. Dokla trying to make that face at him as the tank. Another Event Horizon doesn't quite get the lock, but does get some zoning. A big blast of power onto Contract. So the jungler for CLG is kept at bay, and with that, Cloud9 minutes with a Dragon up as well. And looking for some more engage over on this top side. Contracts going in onto Blabber, answers with the ultimate over the wall. Some laser comes through from Berserker, who's looking to land the damage where needed. Both teleports from both sides, but Blabber eliminated. Palafox with the first. MNS zoned off by the rest of CLG, but Cloud9 keep their focus onto Dokla. That is a big beefy Scion with a wild growth upon him as well, channeling up the Q for the knockup onto Fudge on this Gragas. So now CLG rotating over into the back of the pit. The ball more onto one. Contracts into the back of the line, but look at all the low bars from CLG. Cloud9 venturing on backwards, losing 2 members, and CLG get their way in this fight.
CLG are doing it.
The level of control that members of CLG are able to execute with to keep themselves in this too. I mean, Contract's getting a lot of love.
Harder for them to buy space through these Maokai saplings, through the poke of Jace. CLG trying to find their way in.
And Cloud9 blocking off CLG upon the entry. So Dokla turned back and then into it. Blabber way into the back after throwing down his ultimate, gets exhausted on the entry. Cloud9, they want to burn down Dokla before they set their sights on the rest of the team. Even have the explosive cast to set the rest of CLG away.
I think they lost track of the fact that the cleanse was back available. C9 punish that over-engage, find the kill.
Now that there's less vision on them.
Here's this Baron. They're going to have to force CLG to face check it. Body block on the rock to stop any vision from coming through.
It's already been burned down past half at this point. Cloud9 committing to it. CLG making the play. Contract swinging away. Fudge out of golden on the opposite side of the pit, looking to throw it back, and with Baron, now Barrett for Cloud9. They're hitting the go button onto the fight. Boom, wild growth and all, soon to fall. Palafox hits that stopwatch, and it hits a gray screen as Cloud9 collapse upon CLG flash over the wall by Dokla, but the flash response mean that it is an ace coming through for Cloud9.
That's going to be game. Cloud9 able to show expert Baron control there, make it so difficult for CLG to fight their way into contest that the Baron's dead by the time CLG gets there, and then they're all scrambled around for C9 to pounce on top of, get the clean ace, answer back after dropping the previous game, going to go up 2-1 in this series and be on match point.
Ooh, all of these games coming down to that single fight of dominance. Cloud9 finishing off another Nexus to pull ahead in the series.
Huge bounce back game for C9 there.